Dom Pedro from the branch of Aragon is coming to Messina today.
You must be close. He texted saying he was about 9 miles out.
I heard about all the layoffs over there. How many people did you lose?
Not many, and nobody important.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I also heard that kid Claudio got a promotion.
Claudio deserves the promotion. He is smarter than anyone his age. He's very young, but has the work ethic of a much more experienced person.
He has an uncle that works down there. I'm sure he'll be glad to hear about it.
Yeah, I gave him the news a while ago. He looked so happy he could cry.
Really? Did he actually cry?
Yeah, quite a bit. It was a little odd.
I suppose that's a good show of how much he loves his nephew. Better he cry out of happiness than out of sadness.
Hey, is Mr. Montano back from Aragon yet?
I don't know who that is, and I've never seen that name on the mailing list before.
Beatrice, who are you talking about?
Beatrice means Mr. Benedict from Padua.
Oh yeah, he's back, and he's in a very good mood.
He said that he could get any woman he wanted down here in Messina. How many people did he fire?
Lay off, Benedict. Beatrice, I'm sure he'll get even with you.
Benedict handled things well down there, Beatrice.
He had a bad situation and made the most of it. He's a good man.
He's good at his job, too.
He's good at his job, but is he a good boss?
He's as good an employee as he is a boss.
I think he's fake.
Please, don't take Beatrice the wrong way, sir. Beatrice and Benedict secretly love each other, but neither will admit it.
And I will always win. The last time we fought, I shut him down so hard that he could barely speak. Who is working with these days? It seems like he always has new people around him.
Is that even possible?
It's completely possible. He's super fickle. His mind changes as often as fashion does.
I can tell that you don't like him.
Nope, not at all. Tell me, who is his new best friend these days? I'm sure it's some youngster who will do anything for him.
Yeah, he spends most of that time with that kid, Claudio.
Oh no, Benedict will corrupt him. He'll drive him crazy. God help Claudio. If he's caught, the Benedict will get him fired in a heartbeat.
I'm gonna make sure to stay on your good side, Beatrice.
You do that.
Beatrice, you'll never catch the Benedict.
No, not until we see a hot January.
Hey, Dom Pedro's on the phone. Hey, Dom Pedro. Everyone's here.
Awesome, thank you. Leonardo, running my office is such a burden, but you stepped right up. So most people would run away from a job like that, but you jumped right into it.
Your needs are never trouble, sir. It's always a pleasant to see you, and unfortunately to see you leave.
You're always so happy. You must be Leonardo's daughter.
That's what her mother says.
Did you doubt that? You had to ask her mother?
Of course not. You were barely a child when she was born, and were not old enough to seduce my wife.
Oh, he got you, Benedict. It's clear that Leonardo knows how you are with the ladies. Seriously though, it's hard that he's fitting image. Congratulations, hero. You resemble quite the man.
Well, even if he was her father, I'm sure she doesn't want to look like him.
I'm amazed you're still talking, Benedict. Nobody is listening to you.
Look, it's Negative Nancy. Haven't you been fired yet?
How could I be happy when you're here? When you're around, even happy people are sad.
Then those people must not be very happy. After all, ladies love me. Except you. It's too bad though, because I don't love anybody.
Women are lucky. You would be a terrible boyfriend. Thankfully, I feel the same way. I'm not into that whole dating scene. I'd rather have my dog bark all night than have a man tell me he loves me.
Well, I hope you're like that forever, or some poor sucker will get his face all scratched up.
If he looks at you, a scratch wouldn't make him look any worse. I'd rather be a parrot than a dog like you. You always run away from a fight. I remember you.
I wish my car could move as fast as your mouth and never run out of gas like you. I'm done with you.
And that's everything, Leonardo. Claudio, Benedict, my dear friend Leonardo has set up your hotel rooms here in Messina. I told him we'll be there for about a month, but he hopes that we'll stay here for longer. I think he's actually serious and not being just polite.
I'm being serious, sir. I welcome you here as well. Now that you're back on board with this company and Pedro, I suppose you're my boss as well.
Thank you. I don't have much to say, but thank you.
Alright, if it makes you happy, let's meet at the hotel.
Sounds good. See you there.
Alright, see you guys later.
Benedict, did you notice Leonardo's daughter?
I heard her, but I wasn't paying much attention.
Isn't she a nice girl?
Do you want to know what I really think? Or shall I insult her like I do with every woman?
No, what do you really think?
Well, it seems to me that she's not that bright, but she gets a lot more praise than she deserves. I only have to say this. She certainly is pretty, since she can't change. I don't like her.
You think I'm kidding? I want to know what you think.
Are you thinking of getting her to work for you? Is that why you're asking?
Would it possible to get someone that wonderful?
Yes, I'm sure. But are you serious or just joking? If I'm going to help you, I need to know.
I think she is the most amazing woman.
I really don't see what you see. If Beatrice didn't have such a temper, I think she would be much better than Hero. It would be like comparing May to December. But hey, it's not like you're gonna date her or anything.
Even if I swore I'd never date her, I don't know how long I'd keep that promise if she said she wanted to.
Oh, what's going on these days? Doesn't any guy just want to be a bro these days? She's just gonna end up hurting him. Will I never see an old bachelor anymore? Or are all the men going to be swindled into marriage while they're young? Go ahead then. If you want to waste your life and date her, do it. Hold on, Don Pedro's calling. Hey, hold on.
Why haven't you guys left yet?
You'd have to force me to tell.
Since I'm your boss, I'm making you. Tell me.
Look, Claudio, I can keep secrets, but Don Pedro's right. I have to tell him. Claudio's in love. With whom? That's what you ask me now. The answer is pretty simple. Leonardo's daughter.
If you say so.
Listen to him deny it. It's very obvious.
Unless my feelings change, I guess it's true.
It's good you like her. She's a nice girl.
You're trying to trick me.
I swear, I'm telling you what I think.
And I swear I told Benedict the truth. I love Hero.
And I swear I said this was a horrible idea.
I'm pretty sure I love her.
I know she's the girl for you.
I, on the other hand, don't agree. Nobody will change my opinion.
I never believed solely in the power of beauty.
Or in the power of reason.
I can't thank my mom enough for creating me and raising me, but all women will have to forgive me for not wanting to get married. I don't want to insult anyone by doubting and mistrusting her, so I just avoid them all. So I'll live as a bachelor with the money I save. And dress better.
I swear, before I retire, you're going to fall in love.
Oh no, I'll never fall in love. If you can prove that I'm that far gone, you can fire me.
I'll remember that, in case you ever do. Haha.
If I ever change my mind, you can use me for target practice. Whatever hits the bullseye can be the hero.
Well, time will tell. Even the most savage bull is tamed.
Maybe a bull is, but if I am ever tamed, you can put the bullhorn straight on my forehead, as my wife is sure to cheat on me. You might as well put a big old sign around my neck, but instead of it saying horse for hire, it will say, "Look at Benedict, the married man."
If that ever happened, you would go crazy.
Well, if Cupid hasn't used up all of his arrows, you'll get your shot. Just you wait.
That's about as likely as an earthquake.
Oh, you'll get softer as time goes on. While we wait, hurry to the hotel. Tell Leonardo I'll be there for dinner. I know he spent a lot of the trouble setting this up.
I think I can handle that. I'll see you later.
Hey, where's my nephew? He was supposed to be here.
He's taking care of it as we speak. I have some strange news for you.
Is it good news?
Well, it seems like good news. An employee of mine overheard Benedict and Claudio talking. He said that he's in love with Hero, and is going to tell her at the party tonight. If she wants to get with him, he's going to find you and make sure it's cool with you.
Is this employee smart?
He's very smart. I'll find him and ask, and you can ask him yourself.
Nah, we'll just leave this alone until it actually happens. But I'll tell Hero so she can prepare an answer. Go tell her now, please.
Alright, I'm on it.
Why are you so grumpy tonight?
There's no limit to the things that make me sad, so there's no limit to my sadness.
You should listen to reason. Then you wouldn't be such a grumpy gill.
And after I've sat down and listened to reason, what happens?
It wouldn't end your suffering, but at least you can endure it patiently.
I'm amazed that you could be such a moody man yourself. I can't hide what I am. I'll be sad when I have reason to be sad, and I won't smile at anybody's jokes. I'll eat when I'm hungry and won't wait till it's convenient. I'll sleep when I'm tired and won't wake up for anything. I'll laugh when I'm happy, and I won't flatter anybody.
Sure, but don't do it at full volume until there isn't any danger in it. A while ago, you fought with your brother, and he just barely forgave you. You need to act carefully if you're going to stay in his good graces. You have to wait for the appropriate time to let loose.
I'd rather be a weed in a hedge than a rose in my brother's garden. It suits me more to be hated by everyone than to put a fancy show to trick people into loving me. Though I'm not a flattering man, at least you can say I'm honest about being a villain. My brother trusts me now? Yeah, as much as a master trusts the dog he muzzles, or the employee he fires. If my mouth were unrestrained, I would bite. If I were free, I'd do what I please. Until that happens, let me be who I am, and don't try to change me.
Can't you somehow use your dissatisfaction to your advantage?
I use it all the time, since it's all I have. Who's that? What's up, Horatio?
Oh, I just came from a dinner party where Leonardo introduced Don Pedro to everybody. I can give you the hookup information about what everybody's doing.
Will this give me an opportunity to make some mischief? Who is it?
Oh, it's your brother's right-hand man.
Who, that pretty boy Claudio?
That's the one.
He's a very fancy gentleman. Who's the girl?
Leonardo's daughter.
A lively young one. How did you learn about that?
I was told to clean up the office, and I was working. Don Pedro and Claudio came in. And, you know, they were in the middle of a very serious combo. Pretty down. I quickly hid behind a desk, and I heard them agree that the Don Pedro to pretend to be Claudio to ask Hero on a date.
Come, let's go to the dance. This might cheer me up, Claudio. The young bride was responsible for getting me in trouble with my brother. If there is any way I can make his life miserable, I can be overjoyed. You'll both help me, right?
Yeah, no problem, boss.
Let's go to dinner. They'll be even happier now that I'm in a better mood. It's too bad the cook doesn't like me. She would have poisoned them all if she did. Should we go check it out?
Lead the way, sir.